Unfortunately, the reality of politics is that a crafty and experienced player who's prepared to go to great lengths to win is difficult to beat. And I hope you know what I mean by great lengths, because this is politics. People play dirty. People murder. People do all kinds of things to win. And that is why, usually, people with principles do not go very far in politics. Very sad, very unfortunate, but the reality. Now, the UDA party has recently been involved in some activities that most Kenyans have ignored. Many Kenyans have not realized the significance and the impact of what UDA party is doing currently. And of course, we all know that the UDA party is linked to Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. The party is currently engrossed in a major campaign to get candidates countrywide to run on its ticket. Now I can already hear somebody saying, so what, Chris? Yeah, that's normal in politics. Okay, tuliza boli. Yeah, I will come to that in a minute. And of course, the timing for this is perfect, because Deputy President William Samoei Ruto has just emerged from some major victories in by-elections in Central Province. Indeed, we can say he swept the board. Oh yes. To put it bluntly, UDA floored Jubilee in Central Province. That is a fact. And in politics, perception is everything. Yeah, and therefore, the UDA ticket is suddenly very attractive in Central Province. Now in Kenya, these are the kind of activities that take place when the general election is just around the corner. Usually, this activity takes place when we already know virtually all the presidential candidates for the various different political parties. And of course, that is not the case now. Yeah, the waters are still very murky. They have not cleared. We're not able to see what is what. Yeah, although, admittedly, political formations are already taking shape. And before we even go any further, it is important for us to remind ourselves the two key objectives and benefits of having as many candidates as possible vying for your party ticket. Number one, this exercise is a major cash cow for political parties and presidential candidates of those political parties. Because to vie in a party primary, you need a lot of money. Minimum of $1,000, 100,000. Yeah, but other parties charge more. So if in one particular constituency, you have 10 individuals vying for the party ticket, that is already a melee. 1 million. Clean. Now just do your arithmetic. Count the number of constituencies. Granted, not every constituency will be interested in a particular party ticket, because every party has their strongholds, particular regions. But add to that number a governor, a senator, a women's rep, a member of a county assembly, And the figures add up very quickly, even if the stronghold of your party is just one single county. Number two, it is an opportunity for a presidential candidate to get free votes, without breaking into a sweat. It's really very simple. A candidate tells voters, elect me, and then elect so-and-so as president. Because it will be much easier for me to do more for you with our man in State House. And in any case, and I know this will come as a surprise to many, Kenyans ordinarily do not do a lot of thinking in the polling booth. As they say, all politics is local. And so when a Kenyan gets into a polling booth, they just have one candidate in mind, their member of parliament, or maybe their women's rep. The rest of the candidates, they will tick, the person they're voting for, without much thinking. Ordinarily, they will vote for somebody who's running on the same ticket as their favorite man or woman. Bottom line, done efficiently and properly, it means a presidential candidate already has collected votes into their bag well ahead of the general election. They have votes that they're sure of. To put it bluntly, those are already votes in the bag for Deputy President William Samoei Ruto in many parts of Central Province and in the entire vast, vote-rich Rift Valley. And of course in many other regions in the country. Parts of Western Province, small part of Coast Province, etc., etc. Even in the eastern parts of the country. In other words, that is a presidential candidate who has already hit the ground running. Now, to be fair to Kenyans, nobody is going to waste their valuable time checking how many candidates have registered with the UDA party in how many constituencies. That is the boring part of the exercise. Most people are going to wait for the most exciting part, the party primaries proper, when all those candidates face the voters. However, as boring as this part of the exercise is, it is terribly important. A crafty, experienced political player, playing their cards. And in the end, anybody who wants to beat DP Ruto for the presidency in 2022 will have their work cut out for them. And of course, this crafty political player is also doing a lot of other things that are escaping the attention of Kenyans. For instance, just a few hours ago, I came across a story about how the efforts of coast politicians to form a political party only for the coast province or the coast area of the country has failed. The reason? One of the political parties has pulled out, and that political party is called Kadu Asili. Now, if you're a regular on this channel since 2017, you will know that Kadu Asili has very strong links to Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Let me put it in another way. He is the main financier of Kadu Asili. Now it should all make sense to you. And it should be obvious. A united coast political party with all the coast political heavyweights in it is a huge disadvantage to the Deputy President, because many of the major players will not dance with the Deputy President. And of course, it will also frustrate UDA efforts to get candidates in the coast area. A crafty and experienced political player doing his thing. And whether you hate or like the Deputy President, it doesn't change the facts of what is unfolding on the ground. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not making any predictions. I'm not predicting that the Deputy President will win hands down. No. This is one of the things about politics. It is so unpredictable. And despite the best plans, despite well-laid plans. It just takes a very small thing to upset and overturn all the hard work that has been put in for a long time. However, what I'm saying is that what the UDA party is doing has many advantages for the deputy president. He will have a lot of financing collected earlier than most other political parties, which will of course be added to his already bulging war chest of funds. And theoretically, he is also already collecting presidential votes by the millions. Folks, other major presidential candidates had better do something, and they'd better do it fast. Now, if you've enjoyed my video, please remember to give me a like. And I would highly recommend that you stay on to listen to the following brief message, which is extremely important to the work I'm doing on this channel. Thanks in advance for your time, from the bottom of my heart. While I try my very best to give you real value on this public channel and to give you all the valuable information I can, the truth is there's some information that is way too sensitive to share on this public channel. That information usually ends up in my weekly intelligence briefings, which is usually moto kama pasi. Just to give you a few examples, what really happened to former President of Tanzania, Dr. John Pombe Magufuli? Is it true that he passed on at a Nairobi hospital? Actually, the Magufuli inside story is nothing short of mind-boggling. Most people who have taken in my WIB number 52, which contains this information, have been left breathless. Even the most hardened cynics have been left bila words, if I can put it in the Kenyan way. Another example of a WIB that I published recently. There is a secret that those who are close to Raila Odinga have guarded and continue to guard with everything they have. Why is this particular secret so sensitive? And what is it anyway? It is contained in one of my WIBs. In fact, a recent one. And there's much more, including things you'd never imagine that are happening in the corridors of power that neatly explain what we see unfolding in the public domain. Bottom line, you will never look at Kenyan politics in the same way again after you become a WIB subscriber. Indeed, it is true to say that in most instances, the truth is stranger than fiction, and sometimes much more difficult to believe than fiction. But it remains the naked truth. And now you have a golden opportunity of becoming a weekly intelligence briefing subscriber on a monthly basis, which will automatically give you access to every single WIB ever produced. Oh yes, I will send you all the WIBs immediately you become a subscriber. And to become a monthly subscriber, all you need is $9.95 only, or Kenya shillings 995 only. Simply send a blank email to the email address you see on your screens right now, and you'll get an automated response by email instantly, within seconds, with full payment instructions. And what that you need to do. The same full payment instructions are also included in the description area below this video on YouTube. I strongly recommend that you go for it because this offer will not last for much longer. I really look forward to seeing you on the other side as a WIB subscriber. Thanks so much for your support. It means a lot to me. And I'm saying that very sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to seeing you on the other side as a WIB subscriber. Until next time, this is Kshs. Kumekucha.